Okay, so Tim Duncan just made his retirement announcement this morning, a few hours ago. So I got him a card. Retired and admired. It says, it's the time of your life to have the time of your life. Enjoy the freedom, you've earned it. Happy retirement. And I wrote, Tim Duncan, no one ever played in the NBA with a greater combination of excellent class, humility, honesty, and will. Your professionalism and stone-cold competitiveness throughout your career were unparalleled. You were always true to yourself and true to us as fans. You brought us championship will and champion's blood. Woj called you quietly peerless upon the announcement today, to which I'd only add, incomparable. From the bottom of my heart, thank you. Oh, I didn't know what to get you, but I figure the hat, if it fits, is good in the islands or here during summer. Best empty card. I got him this hat, which is like a ventilated hat with a flap. So you can put the flap on your neck, and then it's an XL too, so I hope it fits. You see, like, it's a tuck-away neck drape hat. That's what I got. So, Timmy, I don't know why I'm calling you Timmy. I don't know why I'm even writing you a card. We've never met. I've never written a card for someone I've never met in my life before. But, you know, I've been a Spurs fan since 1974. And there are not enough words, or there's no quality of words that I can use to thank you for what you have given to us in such a dedicated manner and with such class. And I, for one, really appreciate it. Thank you.
That's a tough one. You still have Manu Ginobili in there. You still have Tony Parker. Those guys are going to continue to carry on the culture. But, Timmy is irreplaceable. There's no one that's going to replace Tim Duncan because, like you said, to me, he's not about numbers. He's about what he brings and the culture that he brings. He teaches these young guys how to be professional, how to be responsible. So many stories about guys that come in during the summertime, guys from other teams or players that are trying to get a tryout or trying to get shocked to see Tim Duncan in the gym in the middle of July or August or September getting ready for the season, and that type of professionalism can't be replaced.
Sean Elliot joining us today as we talk a little bit about Tim Duncan and his retirement. What would be some advice, if you would even begin to give that for Tim? If, he's going to have to fill his days now. He's got to do something. What's your advice to him?
I've been trying to get Tim to play some golf, I'm telling you, because when you retire, it's a lot more difficult than people think. What other profession out there do you retire at 40 years old? Or do you retire at 30 or 35? And you're kind of forced to give up the game or something that you love to do and you've been doing pretty much your entire life. And when you're getting up in the morning, going to practice, getting the reps in, and all of a sudden you don't have to do that anymore, there's a gigantic void that you have to fill. And especially if you're a guy that's as competitive as Timmy is. I mean, he can only play so many video games. He can only play so many, in ballpark so many times. He's got to find something else that gets his juices flowing and at least kind of quells that competitive desire for a while because it's hard. I know personally that when I retired, I was an absolute bear to live with. I was not a very happy person because I wasn't able to get out there and mix it up anymore. So he's going to have to find something to do because you can't sit around the house all day, that's for sure.
Inside the locker room, that everybody out here, we felt like we know Tim. You did. Give us a memory that comes to mind immediately.
My favorite memory, and I've recalled it several times today, is when Timmy first came to town as a rookie. He came over to the house and I had these video games. I had Mortal Kombat 2 up in my loft, and I used to invite all the neighborhood kids over, and they would take their turns trying to beat me, and I was just whooping them. I had the book.
Who'd you use? Who'd you fight with?
I could fight with anybody.
Oh, okay.
Anybody, it didn't matter. I would say, hey, take your pick. You pick for me, and I'm still going to whoop you. And so I used to practice, the moves all on my own, so I could do anything. And so Timmy came over, and within 10 minutes, he was crushing me. And I was in utter disbelief. And the thing was, he was like, "Oh, I'd never seen this game before." So at first I thought, this dude's lying. He's been sitting up here playing this game the whole time. But he was absolutely crushing me. And I was just, and how this kid could pick up something so quickly. And next thing you know, he's beating you at it. But that's, you know, learn that that's Tim Duncan. You could be doing something your entire life, and you could be doing it well. And you could show Tim Duncan how to do it, and 10 minutes later, doing it better than you ever have.
Sean Elliott here on ESPN San Antonio. The press release came this morning just before 9 o'clock. So what is Timmy doing today? Is he at the body shop? Is he out at some paintball park avoiding the phone, or is he playing Pokemon Go?
He's playing games. I don't know. I'm guessing that he's playing, or he's hanging out with his kids, and what he should be doing. So he's hiding probably. He's having a good time, and he's doing what Tim Duncan does. He's, you know, keeping himself away from the limelight, and I'm sure he's responding to his friends and just having a good old time. That person he is.
Well, Sean Elliott, thank you so much for joining us today as we say a short farewell to Tim. Goodbye, but not goodbye.
That's right. Well, I hope to see him around, Joe. I sent him a text, and I said, I certainly hope that you're around in some kind of capacity, because, you know, he still has a lot that he can give to the game, and there's a lot that he can still give to the Spurs organization and to the players. And again, Timmy's about more than numbers. He brings so many intangibles with the type of person he is and the type of character that he is. So I hope to see him around lots this year and the years to come.
Take care, Sean. You have a great one. We'll see you soon on the golf course.
I appreciate it, fellas.
Good stuff.